we talk about new lifelines and second chances. This is a rematch once again between Crew and Team Liquid. But Jess, will it be third time lucky for Crew? Can they take a map off of Liquid today?
They're sort of in a lucky position here because you can forgive them if they come into this tournament and they have a little bit of a trip and stumble. I can forgive any team. Even if some of the favorites were to come in and trip, it could be the same here.
Well, we are heading into Prime Gaming Agent Select now for Fracture. Whoa. We haven't seen Liquid play here in a hot minute, and we have a Neon on SoCast. He's given it to us. Scream is on the Jet as well, and everything is just being turned on its head, Doug.
This is what I'm talking about, right? Like, Liquid have this to them, and you know, perhaps it's the way that they build their team takes a little bit longer to fully come to head than someone who plays a bit more traditional in their compositions and their map pools, but dropping a Neon Jet on Fracture with the Breach, there's so much depth to this agent lineup. I love what I'm seeing out of Liquid, and they haven't even gotten on the map. Wait until they show stuff.
Imagine a fast lane, Brimmy, Stimmy, rush up onto, like, even BOA, like, just literally, and you imagine the speed at which we will see Liquid get onto side.
This is Crew's map pick, and Team Liquid have decided to start on the attack side as we kick things off. I'm seeing a molly from Link right away. That is some early util usage.
Straight into A main here. And nobody here on the other side from Crew to greet it. A couple of bits of utility to slow things down. Kesnet actually going to be tucked up on top site here, but no contact even found just yet, Mitch.
These smokes are really covering the distance on the way through. Out goes the chamber, but it's a bait for Kesnet, who's now undetected. Great first kill, and his teammates are rallying over to help him. The players on site trapped. Oh, that dash, it didn't quite work out. The numbers don't end up in Team Liquid's favor just yet, and with Link being rushed down, this round's looking like it's done unless Yumpy's got a big clutch.
74 HP, upgrades to a Ghost here. We'll have his fault line back online, but we'll retrieve the old orb for the time being now. But again, with where that spike is, it's so difficult to dig out here, and whether or not Crew are going to overstep the mark and even give him a freebie on the way in.
Oh, look, they're literally triple peeking him. A tower of players ready to take him down. And Yumpy's not going to take that fight just yet. Create a little bit more uncertainty as he moves around and towards the spawn, and nobody's checking it just yet. Nobody's checking it, but here we go. Okay, eventually Mazzino turns an eye, walks in, claims the first round for Crew. But here's where Crew get the weapons out, and the operator for Kesnet, it's already taken a skull. That's nuts.
Down towards B main, and it's Nevera again. It's what they will anticipate is the late round piece here for Liquid, and they should be able to get a good indicator that the Liquid stacked up outside the fault. Actually, the fault line comes through. The Rolling Thunder's sent in response as well, but Crew have given up sight.
Yeah, what a good round to play retake. These guys are now stacked up ready with 4 players to blitz back in pretty much immediately before Liquid have even got the spike down. But these smokes are keeping them back for a moment. They're going to use utility to push them out of the corner. Yumpy getting tagged up. Scream is down. A Blade Storm still dancing around looking for heads as Klaus picks up another. The Team Liquid side is dwindling. They need a hero to step it up, and it's not going to be Solgus. Link left alive on 70 HP. 4 kills to win this one, and the defuse, well, he can't even deny it.
Yeah, no way back in at all for Link. So clean there.
Knowing that if they see Nags, they're not going to expect Kesnet to be tucked in. Having those little ideas already makes me so happy because they are clearly prepared on this map, but Nags was not prepared for that.
No, Link with a run and gun there will find the headshot. Yeah, and that unfortunately will be sight. He's obviously tucked away with this operator now in a pretty tricky position to find value actually on the way back in. The spike plant late enough here where everybody from Crew's, they're already ready. They have so much time on this retake.
Oh, Mazzino with a good kill, but again, Yumpy, same position, and a double kill comes through. That keeps them with control over main. It keeps their flank secure because he can go back and watch it even if you lose Nevera, which wouldn't happen. And then he had all his utility to work with as well. Man, that is a tough round for Crew as Liquid pick up another. That puts the defender side economy into pretty rough waters.
Yeah, and obviously with the Blade Storm being invested, you can't really offset that. I mean, he's at 38-50, whether or not you know, opt to force up here. But Yumpy again going huge on the way in there. Scream looking sharp as well, actually, for both of those. I mean, if they can find a stimmy first blood like that.
His ultimate, so they have plenty to back them up. I do like that trap, but it's supposed... Oh no!
Oh,
he only just put the trap down! Nags is able to take 2! A third going in the hands of Klaus, and okay, well, they're maybe overfacing a small bit, but that's because Kesnet was here to help out. Through the smoke, okay. Well, very nicely handled by Crew.
So actually 3 members of Crew committed towards A, I guess on the back of Sentinel utility trying to anchor towards B, but 30 seconds left now.
They know there's at least 3 players here from the utility that's gone down. Team Liquid are giving it away. It's the B site they want to push, and Nags got caught. Not able to get the shot off with his operator. Rolling Thunder, though, going to delay a little bit. They made it safely into the back of the site. Look who's running on through! Kesnet and Klaus both go down, but they're trying to run down the clock. Crew might be able to win this on time. They just need to stop the plant, and they've not managed to do it. Never mind. They got him, just about. We end up with a 5-4 scoreline. I felt like I saw the spike stop, and then he got wrecked on the off angle from the B main. So,
I mean, that's one of the most liquid rounds that you could watch.
Yeah.
Like, again, they think they're almost kind of big braining this, but Crew, even on the lighter side of this setup, they're still here so quickly.
But now that time has been a clear constraint, and Crew have shown that they can stagger out pushes. Oh, wow, there's re-aggression out of them into main. Klaus gets away with a kill, 1-to-1 trading. And Solkis, well, he's going back to try and deal with Klaus. Can't quite find him. Oh, this is an awkward duel because there's actually a teammate coming in to help. Solkis will take down Klaus. All right, well, he's got Mazzino as well, never mind. Oh, the trade would come through.
This Del's left now, but he's got ahead of the curve a little bit here. Link's still on red alert there. When you're watching Liquid in those sorts of rounds, it doesn't feel like they can repeat that.
For sure, but if they keep trading rounds back and forth the way they are, I mean, for the map that's in it, it's not that terrible of a start.
I mean, I'm just concerned for Crew's attack. Like, it's going to be fast and furious. I think that's a given.
Yeah, and with the comp that Liquid are running, there's going to be some challenges there if they're not able to win up those straight-out duels. There's a dash out, a scream! Oh my! In their faces immediately. The Blade Storm refreshed, and he's looking for more victims. Got that Phantom to work with if he needs it. Well, not anymore, he doesn't.
Yeah. I don't know if that was a slight miscommunication there or just losing time on a smoke or what, but punished for it. And actually now, man advantage here for Crew.
Link just about managed to get into the corner after planting, and then he picks up 3! Oh, Crew absolutely stopped in their tracks. Nags will do his best to recover this one. 2 players to take down, Link and Solkis. He knows where they both are at least. There's one of the problems already dealt with. Unfortunately loses his life getting out of the orbital strike. 6 for round.
What a round from Link. Just when you think it's getting to that point where it's like, oh no, Liquid have given a little bit of space back. Crew are going to find it, man advantage on the way back in, but somehow, I mean, the aftershock comes through. I'm not sure if Mazzino just, like, this has got to be a split second where he doesn't catch Link crossing from the dice.
Team Liquid going to have more of a vanilla round to play. They're moving in. What they did in the pistol, essentially, fast rushing a main, moving to the site, and, well, Crew played retake again.
See how paranoid they are of the bait on top side. Solkis, though. Has it Nivera find that? What?
Apparently, and he's TPing out as well. Solkis is reloading below them. They can hear him. They know that he's there, but they can't get him because Yumpy, he owns that position. Every time he takes a duel there, he gets 2. I don't know how.
Looking pretty all in here in the pistol, so I'll hold that thought for the time being and see how far Crew get with this.
Well, they've slowed it down just a smidge. I'm looking up above. Nivera's got a shorty to play with. He's going to try to TP out of there. This is some nasty gameplay, but they're avoiding him completely, moving in towards the site, leaving him in a pretty tough spot. Oh, no, maybe he's not in a tough spot. He's able to get one. That is just disgusting. And now 3 bullets in his headhunter to try to take fights after.
Let's see if they can set up comfortably. Yeah, I mean, the wall's going to slow things down at least for Crew, but they almost need a kill here. Slowing it down is not enough. Scream's actually going to find one. Nagzet will fall.
Oh, that's the headhunter removed completely. Now they can start looking towards the side, or so you would think. But the kills come in quickly for Crew. Klaus and Delzik doing a damn good job. And that frenzy up close boosted up as well. It's tearing them apart, but
Wait,
Liquid,
what?
they bounce back in a second. Blink and you miss it as 8-5 goes on the scoreboard.
Stage walls, particularly in pistol rounds, right?
Yeah.
It's such a nuisance to deal with, but they slowed him down. I mean, this is perfect timing here. Again, Yampy finding a frenzy headshot.
Over towards A site short when he
Sand.
gets stunned and takes 2 players down.
Sand. That's the start and end of that story. Sand.
Sand, exactly. Oh, wow. Things have been hard and coarse for Crew so far. It's been a rough start, we'll say that. Coming in, though, Force Buy. They've gone for a pretty decent investment, and, well, they're on the site having lost 1 player.
Same walls come up, though, behind the smoke. Will slow things down. Again, Liquid should be able to just take a breather here. Scream actually going to find the Xeno. Soulcast now.
Oh, Klaus.
Unnoted yet. Yeah, Klaus, you got to be careful, dude.
No, Klaus. Good night and sweet dreams. Yeah, that's one of the problems with playing against a Neon on this map, in particular defensive side. They can rotate so damn quickly.
Map out then.
Yep, and they're going to start to have ults coming online!
Nivera, man.
How can he get away with that? A second kill landed. He's back on the site and ready for more.
Just to have the absolute cheek to still commit to the second strike. I mean, again, the first kill's so disconnected from the death ball, right? That he does have a little space to do, but again, just Nivera things.
Scream's flanked up behind as you see Mazzino going down, and well, this is about as easy as they come. The stun, oh, there you. Well, we'll pretend we didn't see that.
Yeah.
Well, no one saw it. I blinked during that. What happened?
Yeah, no, he was building up the ult for Nivera.
Oh,
give Nivera an extra ult orb.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Yes, it's fantastic ultimate management actually by Liquid there.
There we go, glorious. That was a sliggy call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've practiced that one. Look at this here again. Finds the first. The swing is just like an immediate nope, but I'm still going to go for this.
He doesn't even. It's like he swings and he hits the third guy from the right. Right? Team Liquid on a low buy. They know they're going to be much more sporadic, much more likely to stack up a site with limited information. So they've made the right call, going towards the light side.
But
But
how quickly the walls dealt with this time around.
Yeah, because Liquid started to rotate. Oh, if he
This is
fires that
weird.
off. Oh my god. Oh, I did not like that. I did not like that at all. This is getting very, very scary, Hypuck, because Crew, they've got 2 less players. Team Liquid have all their utility, and that Rolling Thunder, they need to find a kill off the back of it, and they can't.
He's going to ult that? Yeah, she posted towards spawn.
Oh man, none of these duels are working out. Crew finally have Klaus stepping it up, but it's too little too late. A bonus round for Team Liquid, and I'll say that looked like a very convincing bonus as well. They are certainly in control of this game.
Trying to isolate 1 kill.
Getting a plan safely, being able to back out like... yeah.
They talk about his one-tap, Mitch.
Yeah. Wall bang through a smoke.
Yeah.
Just after the wall breaks. With a bulldog.
Yep.
And he was spraying the wall. That's the best part. He wasn't even trying to kill anyone. That's the unluckiest thing in the moment that it happened as well. Look at this aggression out of Solkis. It's time to get back, though, because they've got pistols, and I think he's already learned his lesson about giving them rifles for free.
Okay, luckily Soulcast is still there. We'll find his third eventually traded out. Scream now 6 HP. We're going to try and farm up a couple of these ecos now, but here's the next step. Well, there was the next step. Nags are going to pretty quickly deal with Yampy. Scream tagged up, so he can't even concede a body shot right now. Actually, the Spectre will make it even more difficult for him, but the flank's already coming through. See already Link and Nivera both posted up. Find the first.
What?
Oh, okay. Yampy's on rope, so again, this deep trap. Gets spotted by it as well. That's the default line on the back of the trap as well will slow things down, but Yampy now, look at it, he can just post up on this angle.
The fault line came in so quickly. Oh, Crew already moving towards the site, but yeah, there's Yampy ready on the angle. Doesn't catch the second player coming down, but they've already done enough at this point. Gotta be happy leaving them with a man disadvantage as the plant comes through. Take a look at what Crew have to work with. 1 away from Rez. They would absolutely love a kill from a Xeno right now. Nothing on offer for Team Liquid. As they just slow this down, they're going to look to push a player out of position. It's Mazzino in the back site that's being pushed. Good flash, though. Gets him into safety. They'll keep the players alive on crew for now. That duel has to be taken eventually, and it's Team Liquid to speed it up. Solkas already moving into the back of the site. He's just distracting them, waiting for the wall to go down. Solkas is just tearing them to shreds. He shouldn't have been able to do that much damage. And in the end, it's Team Liquid's map 13-5. A solid performance in a map that we weren't really sure what to expect from. I'll tell you what, people at home didn't get to see the fake agent select we had earlier. I almost had a heart attack.
Yeah, there is that, but I mean, just to come back, to say that it wasn't convincing in the first, the second, night and day. Again, you could argue with Crew's start there. It's rough, obviously things decided almost by the pistol.
So, when I look at Team Liquid right now, I'll estimate them pretty highly coming into this map. Immediately, we're going to have aggression up short, and Yuppie taking the fight to them, but Nags is the one getting ahead in that, and now a paranoia of their own comes through for another. Crew are dominating in these duels, and Telsic, nothing but net. Man, it's just headshot after headshot. Wow.
What a start here. The Prime Gaming flawless in the pistol round. Delzik going huge on the back of the paranoid, just tucked in. Again, almost desperation for Yampi to follow up on that space with the utility, with the paranoia sent through, with the drone, but it all amounts to nothing.
That's unbelievable.
This last kill was disgusting.
Wall bang, or was it a wall bang? The first shot?
Definitely was.
Yeah, that was gorgeous, man. Things that Yampi's good at. Okay, this is a little bit dangerous as well. Kesnet not going to be able to get out of there. He has to try to take the fight up close, and look at that. Gorgeous, 2 quick kills coming his way. That gets a little bit scary. Screams delivering shot after shot. Both of those were wall bangs, and now we end up with Yumpy and Scream to clutch it out. Well, that's a pretty powerful duo.
Actually, yeah, Klaus is going to be... Yeah, his barrel was spotted there. The jump spot going to confirm it. Scream holding close contact here. Klaus is just waiting for Delzik to get a little deeper. Yeah, looks like a paranoia comes through here, Mitch.
Great paranoia. Scream hasn't been spotted, though. He's down below, and that fight will not be won. Yumpy does his best for one. Oh, no way! Headshot! 1-1. Team Liquid eco the round. And as I said, if Yumpy's got a marshal, the round is not over. My God.
What was that? And even there, you got to credit Klaus and Delzik take so much time there because Liquid ultimately they need a kill, right? They don't get the weapon upgrade. They're still relying on just the marshal, but this is where it falls apart. I mean, how the giveaway? Right? Okay.
Oh, come on, get out of here! All right, can we get it? Can we get a replay? I'm gonna ask for. Normally I'd use talkback for this, but yeah, we can talk to everyone. They're about to detect a player in towards B main. You know, I like this, putting it nice and open and using the smoke, but never mind that detection. Ult coming through out of Scream. They're starting to move to the site. Here's Yumpy. This guy, he doesn't see smokes. He's on the site. No one's even looking. Kesnet does his best on backside. He's trying to kill his teammates at this point. Completely confused about where they can be, yet still, he's getting away with 2, no 3. That's Crew getting away with the round. And another perplexing scenario, Hypok.
Yampi absolutely slaps him. Klaus looked good for the swing there, but now Liquid find themselves an advantage. The drone through going to confirm what I feel they should have already known here, but Yampi looking to pile on the pressure now with the Blaze Storm.
He's got a judge to back him up too. Here we go, onto the site. The flash is good though. Oh, the right click isn't. Delzik ends up with 2 from that position. That looked like one and done, if even. Oh no! Oh, Kesnet, run away, my friend. This is getting a little bit scary for the 2v2. That could have been the round over and done with. Instead, there's still a little bit of a fight left to be had. The shots, he's only got 1 bullet left now. He's missed it as well. This is getting a little bit ludicrous.
Is this?
Team Liquid with 20 seconds left. They need to plant the spike. And they've got the time, they've got the space to do so. Kesnet's going in with a classic, and no one's covering it. The smoke had to be put down again. There's 10 seconds left, and a spike is dropped, but Link wins it. I don't know what just happened. That round.
I'm gonna re-quote myself from the first map. That now is the most Liquid round that we'll see.
Yes, that one must be.
What the hell was that? I mean, credit to Crew for making it interesting, right? Because it always felt like Liquid have got in. They've got in, they found the space, and then They're on site for about 4 weeks as well, by the way, trying to plant that. I just don't understand.
Actually, in the pre-show of the day, Kakuka was bringing up that crew maybe play a little bit scared when it comes to their duelists, right? They're not going to typically be as aggressive as space-taking as we otherwise see from some other teams. Mazzino, he's doing well to find that kill and get out of there alive, but he still has a lot of players coming towards him. When a Bulldog, his chances aren't too good. Surviving a little bit longer and buying the space and time for Nagza to get that double at his gorgeous crew. Again, managed to just crush that all-out aggression from Team Liquid.
And again, the early utility is the paranoia to force them off. They bait out the first TP. Now, they know that they then have a window of opportunity. Unfortunately, I mean, there's another player for crew that survives in backside a little longer than you got to say he should have, right? Yeah. Again, Nagza with perfect timing over the top with the Blade Storm. Actually, you get the benefit of the second Nag. Yeah, okay, well, that's kind of where it fell apart. Those are your two players that are probably looking for that kill on backside. Could be counter paranoia here. No, Delzik just looks to swing and Yampi dashes on, but again, now the fragment going to slow things down.
That's the delay that they needed.
How quick Nagza's here.
Already have their players ready to take these duels, and I think this is something for Team Liquid. They're going to spot pretty quickly once that drone goes through. You're going to see maybe 2 players there. The knife, or actually it's a flash about to come through. This is Klaus making a big play, but he's only good for one. Team Liquid, with weak weapons on an eco, they overrun the B, or the A side, excuse me.
Reno and Kesnet now to try and recover this. Spike's still not down. Again, the door should be dealt with now, and that's going to relinquish a lot of the control they have. Kesnet actually swings through. He's going to find Yampi, able to TP away. Stolcast gets caught now. It's all gone to pot. Scream, the last man standing for Liquid.
He's seen the barrel on the left. He knows where both of these players are. That's dangerous. Able to dodge at least on that first swing. Now they drop down, and he's good for the first. Scream gets away with 4. The clutch, Red Bull clutch to put 5-4 on the board. That's ridiculous.
I mean, thank God for that. Thank God for that. Because again, it takes them so long to at least feel comfortable about that site presence, right? I mean, they get on, they find the space, they find control. Again, I'm looking here and I'm like, the spike's dropped, it's not retrieved there, I think by Scream initially. So they have this like 10-second recovery mode.
He got right-clicked and went to 7 HP. Oh, that sucks. Oh, the ulti actually stops Klaus from going for the flash. It stops the delay play that we've seen before. They seem to have a very good idea indeed. Delzik needs to make a move, and he's been pushed out into the open, taken down. Here comes the drone. 3 seconds left. They still have their nade to pop up above. No, they don't. Scream's gone. He's out of here. Ulti popped on the other side, so Team Liquid gonna have no utility as they make their way in here, but Navera doesn't need utility. He's got an operator in his hands. He's going out for a little bit more. No, he's not. He's tucked, he's waiting. Link coming on the flank. It's good to catch them off guard. Oh, that's beautiful by Team Liquid, biding their time and striking when the moment's right.
There's another moment there where I'm like, the lockdown's done. They're still not in and planted.
Yeah,
I'm like,
was thinking the same.
No, not again. But Link with a fantastic flank comes through it. Again, crew just have, I don't know, balls of steel to just stick that res in the open in heaven. Nearly get away with it. I mean, if it's not for Link, they get away with that. They get him back on his feet.
They're showing a heavy preference for A. They are coming in fast.
MP, given it, it's the first time actually in a while that crew haven't even challenged it. Navera posted up, will find Nagza on the flank here, and this is feeling more comfortable. An absolute momentum shift here for Liquid.
Giving up the back.
Yeah, Mazzino will fall here.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, fully blind.
Yeah, nothing you can really do about that. Well handled by Delzik. He puts up a damn good fight, but it's not enough yet again. For crew, they don't really have anything to deal with it. Not on this side of the map. Klaus is so far away, so that nade won't be coming through. The shock darts are already used up by Mazzino. No Hunter's Fury, so they pretty much have to concede it.
I mean, a kill here with the Tour de Force would slow him down, but yeah, it's not going to happen.
Right call to just back out of there, play the retake, and crew have been very successful on B retakes, but they've always had a guy in backside, in boathouse, ready to take those fights, to distract. You remember Nags getting the double kill. This is where we need to see, well, them find something else, and Klaus does it with a Spectre in hand.
Only just going down now. It's a 4v4. Kesnet punishes Yampi. This could fall apart now.
It looks like it might 2v4 to play. Navera Not really gonna have that angle. Oh, even blinded, the shot lands. Link down below, good for one, and he knows they're coming in from the alley. Oh, he lands another, and on the last one, he'll falter. A sliver of health left for Mazzino,
my God.
and they'll equalize up at halftime.
This is quite challenging for Crew, and we talked about this briefly at the start of this map. I mean, straight away, look at this. Liquid is so proactive here, even with the pistol, the flash, the dash comes through. Look how much space they have. Delzik actually still wins that versus Yampi somehow. But Soulcat's going to respond with shock target.
Naturally. Yeah, naturally. Just tucked up close, though. Link able to grab himself a frag before going down, keeping Team Liquid in the lead. Solkis tucking himself in on short will maintain this control, but Crew are walking up mid. They're looking to split in through market. They've been spotted now. Navera's just going to hold the control passive because they've pushed up into main. I think they're hoping the Crew won't suspect that. Scream's got his flash ready. Good swing. No shot landed.
How?
It's Kesnet finding two.
How have Crew turned this around? Soulcast now finds himself at a 1v2 spike. Comfortable that they have so much information on spawn as well. They're going to be able to just post up. And only a classic to work with.
Gun here.
Yep, that one ain't much better for you. Yeah, nags it. Turns and finds Link, and that gives them ultimately B site on a platter, and they still... I mean, this is... Navera's so deep as well. So deep.
A lot of Team Liquid towards the A side.
They've pulled out so much utility as well. I mean, Scream's got nothing left here. Yampi does actually finally fall after that early damage. Knife destroyed, at least confirmation of presence on the other side. Still feel like Crew just, this is a pause to create a little bit of pressure, and they're still going to explode on the back of this.
Well, they've got the info. There's a player in towards Garden. They have even spotted Link now as well. Link's been phenomenal thus far, and he's coming out for another. I think slowing down for Crew, but they're shifting their focus, moving into the B site, realizing that the rotations have come through from Team Liquid. But here's the problem. Kesnet's going all the way through. He wants to poke and prod in towards the spawn, and Solkis thinks that he's here. A good read by Solkis with 10 seconds left. Mazzino will just about get that spike planted.
Klaus got the cross. Oh, Solkis just second-guessed it. That's lucky. Giving away another kill there could have been detrimental to Liquid's retake here.
5 left till recon.
Scream's so far away, though. They should know where both of them are.
Scanning ahead.
They're going to make some noise here, allow Scream to come in on the backstab. They know that Mazzino's around this area, but really they just want to run the clock down, but now he's made a step. Klaus knows there's a player into his right. He spotted the one in the alley, but they don't clear the left corner, and Klaus is able to get away with 4. 9 rounds for Crew, and a huge clutch out of Klaus, who so far has been struggling on this map.
Well, that's the adjustment. They slow things down. It actually suits them massively in terms of what they're able to draw out. I mean, all of Scream's utility on short. They pause, they wait for Delzik to get another smoke back. And actually, the audible's perfect. You think actually it's too late in the day as 3 to be hitting that rotation, but then Klaus actually re-peeks onto tree, finds a kill. I think that's the one that leaves Liquid guessing, like, what the hell are they doing?
Yeah, look, those head scratchers are perfect, though. You want to really keep them on their toes.
Again, Crew creeping closer and closer now, and actually drifting towards short here. It's looking like A is going to be the end goal. Okay, Scream on a bit of a wild swing through the smoke there. But actually it's pulled the rotation now, and Nagzet's in position to read these audio cues as well.
That's huge information. Solkis still able to grab himself a kill. Nagzet! Oh, that's awkward. The entire Blade Storm misses, and Team Liquid get to keep their advantage, was where I was going with that, but yeah, I guess not. Link is on the back side, so they shouldn't expect a second player to already be here, and that's where Yumpy would. Look, with 10 seconds left, all he has to do is provide that little bit of cover for Link. He barely even needs it. Textbook, 6 seconds left, round is over, and Team Liquid have pushed up to 9. And you mentioned earlier, Crew's economy wasn't in the best of spots. Look, Kesner's done great damage here. I mean, he's only got a classic, he didn't really want to survive. And we're going to have a very early knife going over towards market. Crew want to up the pace completely, maybe this time deciding to go all the way through on this split for the B site. That's where Yumpy's going to have a test. Scream, in fact, the one to find that kill. Of course, Yumpy pulls out that shorty. Klaus, 30 HP. Oh, that bullet, it grazed him, but he'll go down eventually. Navera with a quick double as this round falls apart for Crew. Nicely handled, double digits for Team Liquid.
Actively holding it here with Yampy on the operator. Navera posted up the other side of it, but the first one goes wide.
That's a big miss. Kesnet Coming in now with the tour de force, looking to catch some heads. The rest of the team making their way through middle. They've already destroyed the alarm bot there. Now we look at the side itself. Well, Scream, he's able to tuck down below. That's an odd position to be in. Why would you even clear it? He's able to grab himself too, and then they only barely deal with him. The site is overrun, and Team Liquid will have to fight back in a 2v3.
Yampy and Link now eventually making their way over from A site, but again, with Nags at here, I don't even think he noted it he wasn't there, but Yampy going to dash on. We'll get the swap out, but all the kills come through. Crew, they find their 12th. And that's why I get immediately dismantled. But this is the thing, right? It's such a risk to run this double operator. You miss that first one. Unfortunately, Navera has no get out of jail free card. He doesn't. It's so Scream finds that third. There's a chance, man. There's a
Definitely give him a little bit of slack. Having to play light shields as well, though.
I think going to cancel that to avoid the drone.
He tried, but
on it, yeah.
It's too early.
Oh, no, he messed up the TP as well.
Yikes.
Oh, that's tough.
At 12 to 11.
Of course, where he TPs to. Nags is just like, yeah, what's up?
Hey, how you doing? I was holding that, actually. Yeah. This is a bit of a difficult situation for Team Liquid. They don't want to push up, having seen what happened before. The rotations coming out of the B site leave the turret out of commission for now.
Screens preemptively popped his ult as well.
30 seconds left.
But that's the ult gone, and now they're going to take their moment to push.
I don't even think there was any contact on the back of that.
Those shots not landing for Scream. He's being revealed on the back of the side. He's being naded out. He's being killed by Delsica's got up on top of the box. Navera does well, though, catching them on the cross.
10 seconds left.
Oh, he's ready!
No way, Navera!
What is that play? Navera gets the ball! An ace to guarantee an overtime! Utterly unbelievable!
Switching sides.
Playing a little bit deeper here, so a couple of adjustments here on both sides, and actually the TP to back side this time around.
Now, this means Kesnet is stuck in Boathouse. He's not going to be able to get out of there with his TP, but he has teammates now coming into play, and Team Liquid's pace has been the problem again and again. They haven't been able to get to the site, and they haven't been able to deal with Kesnet on the back of it either. There's two for him in Boathouse. He dodges the blind, and as they try to cross over and deal with him, as we said, teammates are rotated in. They're ready to play. Kesnet taking 3, and he's still alive. He's popping his ult and everything. What a lunatic. It works out in the end with 13 going to Crew.
Another round where someone's just able to survive for so long. For so long.
Match point.
It doesn't even start off with him winning the duel in B main. He has to concede that with nothing. Like, this is a guy stuck in a corner. That anchor is there in front of him, but he can't TP. And yet he's able to just... He makes it look so effortless.
To Liquid.
Crew's response?
Yeah, Crew's response is pace.
They instantly destroy that utility as well. Far too used to where Navera's putting it down. The blind comes in for Link. He TPs to back site and has support from up above. Nano Swarm's buying them that little bit of extra time, stopping the player coming out of main. And a good angle for Navera there. He's able to grab one, but there's players right down below him, and it's getting a little bit scary with the side angle for Klaus. But he's traded out, keeping it into an advantage for Team Liquid, who will now look to play that retake.
I see Delzik down to 52 HP. Yampy getting closer and closer. We'll find one now. Just Kesnet left to do it. Yampy finds his third. Liquid will tie things up. We go again, Mitch.
That we do. Lock and load, round number 27 coming up. Playing quite aggressive in B-Main. He has a TP behind him, and he's running up on Navera, trading turret Timmy for Kesnet's life. And Kesnet's the guy that's held Boathouse almost every time they've gone B. So that's a pretty good kill to have.
I was just looking there, I was like, yeah, it is Yampy. The door is closed. The drone comes through, Yampy breaks it. I mean, that's just heartbreaking.
It's on the back of Kesnet going down. They just lose so much information.
There's such a huge gap.
And even though Klaus finds Link, who has...
No way.
No way. They saw him. They saw him? They saw him. Did they not see him? Did they not see him? Oh!
They didn't see him, Mitch.
Oh, Nag's able to get one.
No.
This is getting a little bit scary. Team Liquid, they finally got beat. They finally dealt with Boathouse. Now the post plant, something we haven't got to see from them all too often on this side of the map. And I'm scared. I'm starting to see Solka step forward. The operator is patiently holding it, but the smoke will block him off. A flash popping over. A recon, I think, ready to pop on out. And a good peek. Well timed by Scream and Yumpy. Taking those frags, leaving Klaus alone. He's even being wall banged, and I don't think he has a clue where Solkas is. A tough clutch with 3 bullets left. Down to the classic low time and 5 HP. That is Team Liquid's round. They are on map and series point.
The trap is gone, but as soon as that happens, you see the contingency elsewhere. When Yampy was coming forward, dealing with that trap in pizza, the Owl drone in response, they were immediately there to kind of backfill Scream back towards B. But again, the timing
Revealing area.
could be detrimental for them. The Soulcast recon bolt is destroyed. It's only the wall to slow things down here, Mitch.
It's not going to be easy to hold on control, but Crew managed to do it again and again. Recon popped up, desperately trying to just add a little bit more utility for his opponents to deal with Solkas. Oh, he's not spotted on the back of the side, and they saw Nivera, but somehow that wasn't communicated. The numbers, though, do stay in favor of Crew. They've got the plant down, and Team Liquid will have to play the retake.
Oh, no.
That timing could not have been worse.
Kesnet will swing through, seal the deal, 14-14.
Because Team Liquid are looking for a 5-man B main push. With 35 seconds left, the drone is only now going through. There's still utility there for Crew. I mean, this is going to be tough.
It is very late in the day here.
Open the door. I don't even know if they've noticed they've opened the door. Yumpy traded out in the 1-for-1. Kesnet just keeps on delivering in the site. Well, it might be given up, but they're fighting from the alley. Team Liquid, they're doing well with 10 seconds left. Nags tries to deny that spike plant. He can't get in on time. Now has to play the clutch all by his lonesome. Team Liquid have him suppressed as well, but look at the HP. Both of these players are so low, but with the up, Nivera won't miss. That's 15 as Team Liquid once again on map and series point.
And the recovery there is actually insane because it looks like Crew are in the right place to at least stop that. Do Liquid come off the spike plant here? Do they kind of like cancel halfway through? Because I'm not entirely sure how this is able to turn back around. I mean, Scream finds 2 huge kills here. Nivera actually in the kill feed responds as well.
I love the setup in B main because it's so likely that Crew move towards there. I can see from Liquid's perspective why they think that counterplay is going to come in, but they're just too scared of that operator, and rightly so. Walking into the A site where there's just 3 players, but Link on the site, he's been huge. He uses his paranoia to start. Nivera's already in and doing damage. Although he falls, Link's there to pick up the slack. The operator of Nags, so beautiful. 10 seconds left. They needed that kill. Now they can find the plant.
Well, 3v3 though. And really, if Yampy can swap out a weapon, I don't think he's can with him going towards short here. And that's the only thing that really hinders them on this retake. It's going to be him to have to deal with the door as well. That's going to slow things down massively for Liquid.
Okay, nade coming over. That's not forcing anyone out of position just yet. All the while, they're hoping Yumpy can work an angle. Here, he's gone onto the site! Dashing in! How is he still alive?
There's no way!
I'm absolutely perplexed. Kesnet left in the 1v2. The defuse baits him into the open, and just like that, what a way for it to end as well. Was that the most Team Liquid? Oh my god, have they not got it?
Oh my god! I was holding my breath when you were talking there. I was like, surely. But I mean, it's a Yampy round to close it out. How did he get away with that? How? He almost overcooks the dash outside of his own smoke, but the flash is perfect at the same time.
That was something else. And I mean, how many rounds have we had that were like, oh, that's a Team Liquid round right there? Yumpy is absolutely insane.